It's a chemistry class and the chapter number 2. The name of the chapter is acid, bases and salt. I shall take up the topic that is importance of pH in everyday life. Now the first is animals and the plants are pH sensitive. Second is the pH of the soil. Third is pH in our digestive system. Fourth, pH change is the cause of tooth decay. And fifth one, self-defense by animals and plants through chemical warfare. Now today I am going to discuss first point, that is the animals and the plants are pH sensitive. Now first I am writing the points. Plants, note down the and animals are pH sensitive. Second is pH of the soil. Third, pH in our digestive system. Fourth, pH change is the cause of tooth decay. Fifth one, self-defense by animals and plants through chemical warfare. Now note down. Now copy down. First is plant and animals are pH sensitive. Second is the pH of the soil. Third is the pH in our digestive system. Fourth is pH change is the cause of tooth decay. And fifth one, self-defense by animals and the plants through chemical warfare. Now we will discuss a first point, that is plants and animals are pH sensitive. Now our body works within range of pH, that is 7 to 7.8. That the range of pH is 7.0 to 7.8. Now the living organism can only survive in narrow range of pH change. Rainwater, the pH value of the rainwater is less than 5.6 is called acid rain. When the acid rain flows into the river and lower the pH of river water, the survival of aquatic plant in such river water becomes difficult. Now I am writing the plants and the animals are pH sensitive on the blackboard. Copy down. Then I will explain what is acid rain and how it is affected on the aquatic life. Now note down. First you note down our body works range of pH within 7 to 7.8. Living organism only can survive in narrow range of pH change. Now here this is our body works range of pH within 7 to 7.8. Living organism only can survive in narrow range of pH change. When pH of rainwater less than 5.6 is called acid rain. When this acid rain flows into the river, when this acid rain water flows into the river, it's lower the pH of the river water. This survival, shall I rub? The survival of aquatic plant, aquatic life in such river water becomes difficult. Becomes difficult. Now you copy. Now you copy. Now, what is acid rain? Shall I write? Now, what is acid rain? Acid rain means in that when the vehicles and the factories runs, they release the smoke, and the smoke contain the carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide and nitric oxide, and all these gases go to the atmosphere and the air. And suppose here it is the air, and here it is the CO2, SO2, NO2, all these gases are present in the air. When the rainwater, here it is the cloud, the rainwater, it will contact with the water, it will form H2SO3, sulfuric acid. When it will react with the water, rainwater, it will form H2CO3, carbonic acid. When it will react with the water, rainwater, it will form HNO3. All these are the acid. These are acid, these are acid, and these are acid. When these acids come in contact with the water, and and this is called acid rain. Now it is clear. This is called acid rain. And when the acid rain, that acid rain, here it is the river. When the acid rain falls on the river, what will happen? The pH of the river water will decrease. pH of river water will decrease. And what will happen when the pH of river water will decrease, and the aquatic life means here aquatic life classified into aquatic animals like fish, aquatic plant like water lily, water hyacinth, means in Hindi we say singhada. Now the aquatic animals means those animals which live in the water. Here is the water, here is the fish. The fish, they live in the water, and the aquatic plant. And what will happen when the acid rain falls in the river, and that living organism, aquatic life, it will be very difficult to survive in the acid rain water, and they may die. Now it is clear. The aquatic animals means the animals which live in water, and the aquatic plant means the plants which grow in the water. For example, water lily and water hyacinth. Now this is clear to you. Now it is clear to you acid rain. Now the second point, pH of the soil. Now write. Now the plants require specific range of pH for the healthy growth. It is found that the pH requires for the healthy growth of a plant. To how we will check that the soil is fit for that crops and soil is barren, or the soil is not giving the large amount of production of the crop. Then we will check by the pH method. Now first you write the pH of the soil. Plants requires the specific pH range for the healthy growth. For the healthy growth. To find out the pH required for the healthy growth of plants. This we can explain with an activity. Now collect the soil from the various places. Collect the soil from various place. I will suppose in activity here I am writing only 2 types of soils we have collected. 2 types of soil, A and B. 2 types of soil collected from 2 different places. 2 types of soil collected from 2 different places. A and B. Now write it.
सुनते नहीं है, परेशानी है आपके साथ में 1000 बार कह दो तुमसे.
Now, have you copied? Now there are 2 packets, A and B. We have taken 2 test tube, A and B. 2 gram of soil A and 2 gram of soil B, added with 5 ml of water. of water. Now shake it or stir it with the glass rod. Then after that, filter this solution. Take a conical flask, A, B. Here is the funnel. And inside the funnel there is a filter paper. Filter paper is embedded. It is a filter paper. Filter paper. And add this. Pour this solution into A beaker and pour this solution into B beaker. And this is known as filtrate. And this is filtrate of B soil and filtrate of A soil. Now, with the help of this filtrate, when we add pH, and at that time we can know the nature of the soil, either it is acidic in nature or basic in nature. If it is acidic in nature, then we will apply the basic nature of the fertilizer in the soil, and if it is a basic in nature, then we will put acidic nature of the fertilizers in the soil. Now the excess of fertilizer is used in the soil, it becomes barren, and to neutralize that we add either basic fertilizer or acidic fertilizer. It depends upon the nature of the soil. And for the better healthy growth, we also identify that which type of crop should be applied for that soil. For example, there are two main crops, kharif crops and the rabi crops, and according to that which type of soil that crop needs, we can apply that soil with the help of pH indicators. Now it is clear? Now it is clear? Shall I proceed? Shall I run? And the third one is the pH in our digestive system. pH in our digestive system. The stomach produces hydrochloric acid, and which helps in our digestion of food, but it's not harming the stomach. And the during the indigestion, the stomach produces too much acid, and it's cause acidity or stomach pain or irritation. The people use base, and that base is known as antacid. For example, milk of magnesia or magnesium hydroxide, the formula is MgOH whole twice, and ENO are used to neutralize the acidity. Why it is neutralize the acidity? The previous chapter you have studied about the neutralization reaction. When the acid react with the base, they neutralize the neutralize. The same in the case of the stomach, when it produces too much acid in our stomach, and at that time we feel stomach pain, irritation or acidity. To neutralize that acidity, we use base, and that base is neutralize the acidity, and that is we can with the help of pH in our digestive system it helps. Now it is clear? Now write. Stomach produce HCl in the stomach. They produce HCl. Which help helps to digest the food. During indigestion, stomach produce hydrochloric acid during indigestion the stomach, it was right here, stomach produces too much acid, and this causes stomach pain, and irritation. Now have you written this much? Now the people use base the people use the basis is called antacid. For example, milk of magnesia, that is called magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide, MgOH whole twice, and ENO. Now this antacid neutralize the excess acid. And it is often used for this purpose. Now it is clear? Now, it is clear? Shall I rub? Now, one thing, and stomach produces hydrochloric acid in the body, and you have studied in biology in the first chapter. The topic is nutrition. There are main function of the hydrochloric acid is first is it kills the harmful germs which is present in the food. Second, it activates the pepsin into peptone. And third is that we eat food and the mouth, the nature of the food is alkaline. When it goes from mouth to stomach through esophagus, that alkalinity of the food is changes in the stomach and it changes into acidic in nature. These are the main 3 points. These are the main function of the hydrochloric acid in the digestion. Remember it. Now another one, fourth, pH change is the cause of tooth decay. Now, the tooth decay start when the pH of the mouth decreases in the 5.5. Now the tooth is the hardest substance and it is made up of a calcium phosphate. It is not soluble in water, but it corrodes in the presence of acid. The degradation of the food particles and the sugar which remains in our mouth after eating, and inside the mouth there is a bacteria, and that bacteria changes into acidic in nature because in the mouth the food nature is alkaline and the bacteria changes into acidic nature and below the pH value that decreases the pH of the mouth in up to 5.5 and then it start decay of the tooth. Now how will you prevent the tooth decay? It means we will prevent the tooth decay by cleaning our teeth. So it means we should clean our teeth twice a day. First is early in the morning when you get up, and the second before going to the bed. And how will you clean your teeth? We should clean our teeth by the paste. Why it is advisable to the paste? Because the paste is the basic in nature, is neutralize the acid which is inside the mouth. That bacteria is converted into that food particle into acidic in nature, and that base neutralize the acid, and that prevent our tooth from the decay. Now it is clear. Now I am going to write. Tooth decay starts when the pH of the mouth is lower than 5.5. Tooth is the hardest substance in our body. And the tooth is made up of calcium, phosphate. It does not dissolve in water, but it corrodes in the acids. Now, bacteria present in the mouth no. Present in the mouth, produced acid produce acid produced by degradation of food particles and sugar remaining in the mouth after eating food. After eating food. Now the best way to prevent prevent the tooth decay, we should tooth decay is the best way to prevent the tooth decay is to clean teeth twice a day. First, early in the morning, when you get up, second, before going to bed to sleep at night. And advisable now. And how will you clean with your teeth? By using paste. Paste. Clean our teeth by using paste. Why it is paste? Because the paste is basic in nature. Because it is basic in nature. Basic in nature. Now it is clear. Now the last one is self-defense. Self-defense by animals and plants through chemical warfare. Now have you written this one? Now, self-defense by animals and plants through chemical warfare. Now, the insect like honeybee and ant bite the skin and inject the acid inside the skin in the body, and they cause irritation, painful and the irritation. To neutralize that, we use baking soda on the affected area. And why baking soda is used on the affected area? Because when they bite and they inject the acid in our body, that basis that baking soda neutralize the acid, and at that time we feel relief, and that is called the self-defense by animals. Now the another one, the plants and the self-defense by plants. Now first I will write the self-defense by animals, then I will explain the plant. Okay, right. Insects, insects like honeybee ants bite the skin and inject acid in our body. It causes pain and irritation. And irritation. T-A-T-I-O-N. Yes, irritation. Irritation. By using baking soda on affected area, it neutralizes the acid and feel relief. Why it is used baking soda? Because baking soda is the basic in nature. Now, baking soda is basic in nature. And the formula is NaHCO3. Now, the second one is that the plant. Stinging here of nettle leaf. It injects the methanoic acid in the skin of our body and they cause burning sensation. It is cured by the rubbing of dock leaf on the affected area, then we feel relief. The dock plant often grows beside the nettle leaf and plant. This is the self-defense by plant through chemical warfare. Now I am writing, note down. Stinging hair of nettle leaf inject methanoic acid in the skin of our body. It causes burning sensation It causes burning sensation. It is cured by rubbing dock leaves on the affected area it gives relief. The dock plant often grow beside nettle plant. Now this is the all this point comes under the importance of pH in our everyday life. This much, and the next topic is the salt and how the salt are useful in our everyday life. That I will discuss in the next lecture. Okay, that's